Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hi. No maidens? Woke up at a good time? Hell yeah. Welcome in, Stone Summer. There's gonna be freaking pre-stream ads, so I will wait to start any excitement until those are done. Also, this person's probably not here, but at the end of last stream, Hefty Lefty subscribed with a Prime that I missed. So thank you, Hefty Lefty. Maybe you'll see it in the VOD. Hello, hello, hello. Good night, Liberta. Yeah, sorry for the late start, guys. It is what it is. Schedule's been a little whack lately. It's getting better, though. Here, let me make sure that the boss counter mod is working real quick. Also, you will all be pleased to know that I think I've fixed the Windows noises. Jen, I have a question for you. Because I tried to upload it as a tier 1 animated emote, but it's not a square. So either I can wait to upload it until I have some time to turn it into a square, or if you have like a square version of it, like feel free to send it to me, I'll upload it. But if you can't do it right now, like don't worry about it. I can take care of it later. Because I mean, that's a goated emote, dude. Like, do you guys see that? Like, see Yojo? If you're on mobile, you have my pity, because Yojo Erming is crazy, dude. No, not you, tight windows. How we doing, chat? How's your week going? Happy Tuesday. They could see it on the display. No, it's not on screen yet because it's I don't think it's like official on 7TV yet, so it doesn't show up on my overlay yet. And I don't know how to fix that actually. I could switch to a different chat overlay. It might help. I don't know. Can't see shit. True. Sad, really. Is this thing at the top of chat that says the plus level? Is that new? I feel like it might be new. It's kind of nice, actually. Hi, Billy Baloo. Welcome back. Good to see you again. Everyone say hi, Billy. Or Baloo. Or the, whole username is fine, too. Dude, I get nervous to say hi in chats. I don't really type in chats very much, actually, these days. Hello! Hey! Hey, what's up, chat? Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Hello. Hey, how's it going? What's going on, Morin? Tight windows. Lilith. Good night, Lilith. Fire. Hang on, what number is this? Fire 17. Surely I got that right. Rhea. Hello. Taka. What's going on, Taka? Acid Worm. Jen. Krucky. Tight windows. Neutral game. Hello. Stone Summer. Welcome in again. Licky Chewy. Lidberta. Gracie. Holy shit, everyone's here. Fourside. I'm sure I'm missing people too, or I hope not. Vintage Thief, hello, hello. And Corin, hello, hello. And Chip Cherry, thank you for the 2 months at tier 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. What up? Plop. Jordian? Is Jordian here? Jordian's here! Hi, Jordian. Yo, what up, Bob? Good to see you, dude. Hi. Here after seeing strings attached videos, you definitely had the best Ronnie drawing. Damn right I did. So good, in fact. Boom. It's an emote. If that's not an emote worth subscribing for, I don't know what is. Hi, everyone. Bob, thank you for the gigantified emote. Thank you. Guys, I have an issue today. My issue is that my apartment is 75% humidity. My skin is wet. It's horrible, dude. Like, it's actually so bad. So I've got my dehumidifier on. I'm hoping that it helps, but I will be a sweaty gamer today. It's really annoying, actually. It's actually, because I keep my apartment cold, too. So, like, it's humid enough that, like, the water is, like, it feels like it's condensating on my skin. It's so fucking bad, dude. So yeah, that's a good time. But hello. Hello. What up, Zurchin? Mini eggs. Hello, hello. Enjoy your late night cleaning. All right, let's get started. Enough stalling. All right. All right. Maidenless run. Maidenless runt. Day, whatever day it is. Starting now. Also, hi, YouTube. Let me see. Do I have... Is YouTube working? Should I open YouTube chat? Should I grace? YouTube chat with my eyeballs today? I'm sorry I don't read YouTube chat, guys. Subbed on Prime, but it's still easier here. Oh, well, thanks, Bryce. Thanks for the Prime anyways. Hey, Halibut, what's up? What does the little icon next to your names mean? Wait, where did chat go? I can't see YouTube chat anymore. Hey, Tolman. Hey, Glance. No, I can't read. I told Chris I would maybe try to watch One Piece. And he was like, watch it subbed, not dubbed. And I don't love that, but it is what it is. Because like when I'm watching anime, I don't really like to watch, or I don't really like to read. I would much prefer to be able to focus on looking at like the art and stuff. Wait, I could make a members only stream? I ain't doing that. Oh, it's a... Oh, shit. What happened? YouTube Studio, you okay? You know, one thing I will say, as good as the YouTube player is compared to the Twitch player, the chat experience and the, what do you call it? The streamer dashboard are both like abysmal. Jen, I have accepted your request. All right. Members only Josh stream? No, I ain't gonna do that. Huge. Okay, you know what? I know, like, you know, you're here, probably here to watch the run or whatever, but to be honest, what I'm gonna do instead right now is I'm gonna upload this emote right now as tier 1. If I can find where to do that. There we go. I don't know why the thumbnail looks a little stretched, but whatever. Alaskan beard with tier 3. Damn. Thank you. That's a huge tier 3 right there. Thank you so much, Alaskan beard. Welcome back. 46, by the way. 46 months. Chat, what do you want the emote to be called? You think the sub is better? That's what Chris was saying, yeah. Have I ever speedrun Mortal Shell? Nah. Oh4 and Mahjong, I hate this game. I can't wait to play more. I want to learn Mahjong. Yojo Erm is... I think shorter is good, right? Okay, refresh your chats. And then there's your tier 1 version of Yojo Erm that you can put in other people's chats if you want to be a shitter. Obviously, I think the 7TV one just looks better, so I will definitely leave that. And then non-subs can use it too. Cool. There it is. There it is. Yojo Erm. Gigantified. Holy shit. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that, Jen. Thank you, thank you. It's gotta be the raid message. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Fuck, it's humid in here. God, I hate it, dude. Okay, I think I'm ready to play the video game. If you guys are. Are you guys ready? Oh, somebody asked where my hat was from. Glance did, right? Glance, this is from a museum in, where was it? I can't remember. This is from the Kimball Art Museum. In Fort Worth, Texas. Oh, it was U-Tight windows. Okay. It's very cool. I'm glad you like it. Yeah. I like wearing caps, especially if I'm like, I don't know. Dude, every time I run my, okay, every time I have put my hands in my hair today, like put my fingers in my hair in any way, I have pulled my hair because that's how humid it is. That my hair is acting like it's wet. Hi, Bender. Run's going good so far. What are you hiding? It's the bald spot, honestly. Hiding the big bald spot. We're 104 bosses in. We are over halfway done with the run, technically. Too real. You know, I kind of expected to be experiencing more hair-related woes by this point in my life. I got lucky. But also, I was really hoping I would get, like, I would have, like, a little bit of gray hair starting by now. Don't they say that, like, stress, like, turns your hair gray? Is that a real thing? That's a real thing, right? How old am I? I'll be 30 in, like, 5 days. That's a myth. I never thought it was a myth because they always show pictures of presidents before and after their presidency. And anybody that doesn't have gray hair before their presidency has gray hair afterwards. I think what turns my... Hi, Matt! I think what turns my hair gray is being out in the sun. Really? It's because they're all in their 50s. Yeah, that it could just be that, right, Jen? That's a good point. So 4 years does to an old guy. That's true. They're all getting into office when they're fucking old, so... One of these days you're going to shave it all off, Bender? I mean, like, honestly, it would probably look great, realistically. I feel like the thing with shaving it off is, like, then you sign yourself up for the pain in the ass that is keeping your head shaved. But, I don't know. You get a good, convenient, easy, like, electric razor, I guess. Genetics, too? I gotta ask my parents when they started going gray. Although, I don't think my dad has any gray hair yet. Or at least I don't remember seeing any last time I saw him. Instead of losing my hair, I just started taking estrogen about it. Based. Hi, Pixie. Only started getting grays a year or two ago. There's still some time for you. I mean, I think my mom has gray hair. But she, I don't want to put her on blast or anything, but I'm pretty sure she colors her hair. I mean, she does color her hair. I know that. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought gray hair looked cool. Although, I don't know, like... I feel like the salt and pepper look... like, looks really good. But, obviously, I don't have dark hair, so I don't know how... well... Okay, that guy's stupid. How well does gray hair look... like, how good does gray hair look with, like... this sort of, like, ashy brown hair I have? Like, will that still look good, do you think? Up to 90% of the variation on when people get gray hair is up to genetics. Interesting. Interesting. Definitely yes. Grandma has beautiful gray hair. So, like, does your hair turn gray and then turn white? Or is it like one or the other? Just makes hair look lighter. Maybe I do have some grays then, and I just haven't noticed. Because there have been many times where I've looked at my, like, beard or facial hair, and I'm like, that hair looks gray. But I can never tell with my... Uh-oh. With my hair color. Because it's unclear if it's just catching the light differently or something, you know? Holy shit, that was so close. It's the body saying, fuck it, stop coloring this person's hair, we got other shit to worry about. Real. Me after kindergarten. When, it's a coloring joke. It's a joke about coloring. You can't see me, can you? Good one. Well, now that she said good one, I kind of like... I don't think it's funny anymore. Apparently, the darker your hair was before gray, the darker the gray, and vice versa. So my hair is more likely to get closer to white then. Game changer. I don't like subscribe to Dropout, but I've seen some game changers and I enjoy them. Before we get into the volume here, or fuck, before we get into the boss fight here, how's the volume of everything? Can you guys hear everything okay? Yeah. Okay. What? Thanks, Whale Time. Can always count on you. Appreciate it. Although I did see a I guess it was I don't know if it was Game Changer, but it was another Dropout. It was a Dropout thing. I think it might have been Game Changer, but it was the hidden drunk. Did you guys watch that? They released it on YouTube. I think we could get out 2 or 3 mics. Oh, we could try out 2 or 3 mics. Yeah. Yo, Ian. Thank you very much for the 45. Thank you so much. No maidens. That's right. That's right. Not a single one. Dude, I had a thought, Drew. I had a thought. So, this is stupid, and I would never actually do this, but I had the thought of, like, is there ever a world where they would have, like if you have a mic that sounds really good in, like, the mid and low end, and then you have a mic that sounds really good at the high end, could you do, like a low pass on one mic and a high pass on another mic and then composite them together to get one extra nice sounding feed? I assume phase stuff would be fucky. That's the thing, is you would probably get some distortion that sounds really bad. But yeah. Hi, Palu. Your hand is sore, and I don't know why. Maybe I know why. Yep. Just tank it. Why not? I've forgotten how to play the game. Am I using the maidenless mod? There's a mod? No, I'm not. Elmer down! Yippee! Yo, where do I get the Briar armor set? They do it for guitar amps all the time. It's not uncommon to record things with multiple mics. I guess recording things with multiple mics is one thing, but live streaming multiple mics might be different. Purchase from Roundtable. No one found your joke funny? Hold on, Cherry, I got you. Try unequipping the Soar Seal. All right, we're gonna go ahead and carry on here. Go towards maybe Worm Face or something? Unless you're streaming an output from a DAW or other effects processor. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's so, like, way above my pay grade when it comes to my audio expertise, but it is a fun thing to think about. Chat, can someone explain the challenge? Yes. Someone can. There you go. I should change that command to say, like, I'm not allowed to talk to her. Or, like, accept the accord or... whatever. Who cares? Boop. Boop. Oh my god, he hit me. How do you do that? Definitely possible, but perfectly mixing so you get the exact level at every frequency would be hard to do informally. Yeah. What's so funny, did you fart? Yeah, Satana. Yeah, I did. I just realized since you can't talk to Melina, does that mean you gotta do the Frenzied Flame ending? Maybe, Remnant. Maybe. A lot of this run is experimental. A lot of theory crafting happening here. Because, like, the question is, how would we get to the 3 fingers, right? But that's a problem for later. I've tried to use Aga less so people don't get sick of it as much, but I'm too much of an enjoyer. I haven't gotten sick of it yet, to be honest. I think the difference between, like, Kappa versus Aga... We're getting into the meta-linguistic... we're making some commentary about Aga here. Alright. So... Aga... The reason I don't mind it versus Kappa, which I hate, I really do not like Kappa. I despise it. Aga is, like, self-aware. Versus, like, I don't think Kappa is self-aware. Does she not appear no matter what to warn you against using the Frenzied Flame if you rest at the Grace? Might be misremembering. If she appears, honestly, that's not a big deal. The main thing is... The point of the run is to just make it so we're not accepting the Honda Civic from her. Wait, this guy is just standing on the carriage? I like Kappa to signify when I'm joking because it's hard to do that in text. I think, like... The reason I don't like that is because... I mean, if you say a funny joke, that makes sense, right? But a lot of times people will say something that's like... They put Kappa to soften it and make it seem like they're joking when they're not. Ah! Hi, Tycho. My boy Maiden was like me for real, for real. True. It's a hard life. But you know what? This is the optimal way to play the game. What? Guys, the tree behind me broke my lock on there. How sick is that? I'll go just a smiley, like smile, like a smiley face or smile. It is very contextual. It's fully ironic in a way that's pretty specific to the current Twitch culture. Yeah, and honestly, I still like smile. I like smiley faces, and I like the smile emote as well. Okay, we got that down. I guess now we'll go back to here. Kappa's more smug than anything. Yeah, it's annoying. Hi, Drew. Yeah, the smiley face emote is literally just better than Kappa. I agree. Love you, Josh. I guess Kappa. Thanks. Yes, I finally got enough money. Oh, hell yeah, Stone Summer. Congrats. Redwall, you're not alone in that fear, to be honest. Kappa is basically a I think I'm funny emote. You're exactly right. Which, I mean, I do think because of all the people, I think those people have ruined it for everyone. The people that do it saying unfunny things when they think they're being funny. Those people ruined it for all the funny people. Thankfully, we have better emotes than Kappa anyways. We have too many cock emotes, dude. That's crazy. Did you ever think your life would bring you to a position where you're discussing internet linguistics around a streaming service? Honestly, that's pretty in character for me. That's well within the bounds of where I expected my life to go. Stop. Oh, you bonk off of those guys? That's funny. Nice cock should be a socially acceptable gender-neutral compliment. Hey, nice cock. Hi, JT. Yo, is my PC dying? I just remembered. I apologize to all the music enjoyers. I'm putting on a different playlist, which you guys aren't allowed to hear. L. Oh, this tunnel is actually huge. I should be going to like as many tunnels as I possibly can. Oh! Anyone here played Brazilian Drug Dealer 3? I opened a portal to hell in the favela. Trying to revive... I don't know what that means. That's amazing, though. Or my condolences. Matt, that was nice of you to, like, clarify that as well. Because that's a very good point to make, for sure. This is what liberals sound like when they try to explain that calling me a dude and bro 5 times in 2 sentences is gender neutral enough. That's something I I have a habit of saying dude, bro. But okay, I'm gonna be the meme. I'm gonna be the liberal that explains what's going on in my head when I say it. For me, when I say dude or bro, oftentimes I'm not even actually referring to the other person. And I kind of just, I am saying it as like an exclamation, if that makes sense. Like if I say dude, there are a lot of contexts where I might say dude where I'm not actually referring to the person I'm talking to. However, that is something that maybe I should avoid, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying, like, regardless of what my intent is, if it makes somebody feel bad, like, it's really fucking easy to just change my language. Why use guys when ladies and gentlemen is right there and super fancy? But, I mean, that's exclusive as well. I think, not to get into fucking gender politics, but like, I don't know. Try to act in good faith, right? I think if you're trying to act in good faith and other people are trying to act in good faith, then ain't nothing to stress about. It's not that hard. Chat is a pretty good... I like chat. Chat's good. Wait, chat is actually great. I've seen videos of people saying, like... It's so cringe to, like, say chat out loud as, like, a... referring to other real people. Like, IRL, but... I laugh every time, man. I think it's funny. Because it's like taking whatever you're currently experiencing and it's acting as if there's an audience for it. And that's like so... It's just such a good reframing of your situation, you know? I recycle. That's kind of how I feel too sometimes. It's a great exclamation. You can call me chat. Dude, I don't know why the Wagga is doing a lot of heavy lifting in that message. Wagga is like submissive Aga. Aga. Aga? Aga. Chat, I'll give you 100 metaphorical dollars if you can guess what music I'm currently listening to. Hi, YouTube chat. That's interesting that it labels chatters in YouTube chat based on, I guess it's based on their watch time or maybe the amount that they chat, but it labels them as, it labels like your top fans, your #1 fans. So literally next to the people in YouTube chat, it'll say #1, #2, #3. Next to your name to show who's the biggest fan. Dude, that's so funny. We'll say, well, okay, you guys don't have to guess specifically the song I'm listening to. But, just like the genre. Wait. Is that face? Yo, Dylan in YouTube chat. Is that face what it... Did you say Kappa? Wait, did you write Kappa and it replaced it with that face? Wait, there's a Kappa on YouTube that's different than the Kappa here? It's horrible. It's like it's even worse somehow. Hold on, we have a trans femme perspective here. Trans femme and fairly high femme in like patriarchal terms, but even dude, bro, as exclamations, it's hard to beat that beast when you've been socialized as masculine growing up. I tend to just use nicknames and pronouns. If it's someone trans umbrella GNC, I don't know if I know what that means. No, that's good. That's a good perspective to hear, though. Gender nonconforming. Thank you, everyone. Our culture ain't your costume. YouTube, show us, please. I don't know if I can show you. It's so small on my screen. The kappa. Yes, this is kappa. That's so fucking stupid. Maybe my head bobbing will give you a hint. I don't think anyone said it yet as to what I'm listening to. Not new metal, not the yeah yeah yeahs, not the Luigi's Mansion OST or System of a Down or Sleep Token or Neon Odyssey trailer song by The Midnight. Oh wait, you were saying that's what you're hearing in your head. Good. Mozart, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. No, I just start. Yeah, I'm listening to Starro Chris moaning ASMR. No, I'm not listening to that. No, nope. I'm listening to Brazilian funk. That's what I'm listening to right now. When will you visit Brazil? I would love to visit Brazil. Brazilian people, like, it's one of the few places on Earth that I feel like I would like to visit just for the people. Oopsies. And I don't know if that's like, I don't know if my, hold on, brain is braining. I don't know if that's just like my perspective from sort of just like what I've seen online. Maybe like people aren't what I think they are there, but like every single time I encounter anybody Brazilian on the internet, period, like they're so nice. They're so nice. And they're always incredibly happy to see people like they're appreciating Brazil in any capacity, you know? They're very patriotic as well. You really hate being called dude or bro? No, I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all, Rhea. That's the thing is like, you know, one person's perspective, it's different for everybody, right? It's the nice thing about having individuality. I thought this was a wall too. No. Why didn't I stick with making Skyrim videos? I've never really been one to look. So the point of the Skyrim video was not to make a Skyrim video. The point of the Skyrim video was to learn video editing as like kind of learn more about video editing as like an art form, you know? Bear Trap video still goes hard. I showed it on stream, like last stream. There are 3 things I know about Brazilian people online. They're nice, they will tell you they're from Brazil, and their shower heads are electric like a built-in bathtub toaster. That's fucking terrifying. I didn't know that. Modding Skyrim is so unfun. Dude, but nowadays it's so much easier. You just download Wabbajack and it'll install 1,000 mods at the same time in 5 seconds. Got him. Why would their shower heads need to be electrically powered? We run water through resistors to... Oh, well, that answers that. All right, you guys want to hear the funk? Hold up. I've heard a lot of this. This shit is going like crazy on short form content. Like, bro, this music, I don't know if it's blowing up. Like, I don't know if it's just really big right now, but yeah. Hold. We'll listen to this one. Hi, YouTube chat. Gonna try to do better at reading YouTube chat, but I will miss messages. Like, I do think that the memes have sort of cringified the genre a little bit, because this always gets played along like kind of cringy edits, to be honest. But dude, it goes hard. The bass sounds blown out. It does. It absolutely does. That's why it hits. I mean, that is a key characteristic of the genre, is that it does, what is it? There's clipping, right? Every weekend we're out here bouncing to this. If the bass isn't hurting my head, I don't want it. Dude, that's sick. Wait, that sounds so fucking fun. Hey, Oppo. We garfing today? One might say we could be garfing. In like a spiritual sense, not a literal sense. Fuck, it's so humid. Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay. So yeah, this is what I've been listening to today. Water might actually be my favorite emote. It's so good. Well, okay, so because I just activated another Great Rune, I feel like it would be a good time to just, you know, show that, like, yeah, activating the Great Runes doesn't do anything either. I still cannot proceed without more Great Runes. Four activated Great Runes here. We can't get in! No way, dude. Alright. Did I kill this one already? Let's see. Go get more then. Alright, alright. Need more Garf to get in. Need more Garf runes.
Divorce.
Dude, saying something and just adding Garf. It hits. Oh, I could have used that earlier. Yep. I just bought... I just bought 600 great arrows. I should upgrade a great bow. Yo, these are expensive. Yeah, good enough. Does the burst tier, flask, and divine bridge jump still work? Yes, it's just really hard. Marika's Garf. You must be hungry. I have to make it nighttime for this boss, don't I? Are you guys having fun talking about great arrows? Of course we can, Glance. Frankly, I'm upset that we don't have it. Wait, it says, sorry about the quality. I'll try uploading better. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, I have a holy weapon. Whatever, just use this. Who cares? Where does this spawn? I thought it was like right here. No, it's over here. That's not strike damage. Fuck my Chungus life. This is gonna be... The reason this Deathbird is so annoying is because in addition to being super scaled up, it's a long run back. When do we get a mobile command? Whenever you guys want. Is this run permadeath? Imagine. This run would take me like a year. Maybe with the right weapon I can just blow it up. The chat has been set to Garf only mode. Come on, bozo. I don't know the stats. Only Garf in bio. Yeah, strike would be good. I need a strike weapon with Sacred Blade on it. Yeah. Alright. Great stars! That's a good idea. Let's do that. We're like already close. Garf stars. It's interesting to watch a chat culture develop in real time. I don't know if Garfield getting defenestrated is on 7 TV. Shit. Well, I could swap this to probably that now. Oh, not having torrent. Ah! Defenestrate is a great word. Yeah. Means to be thrown out of a window or something. It means to throw something out the window. It's good. Someone made a mod where Sirash is replaced by Garf. That's crazy. Do you have a link to it? I kind of want to look. How can you do Lanceac skip with no torrent? Very carefully. Oh, someone should. You're right. I would pay money. This way. First time Garf, let's go. If you're fenestrated, are you thrown into... That's... Mini Eggs, you're asking the real questions. The other bad thing about not having torrent is not only can you not, like, make... Like, not only are you moving really slowly, you also have to take much less efficient lines as well. Josh. Yes? I'm so sad you are doing a no torrent run. Why, Glance? With the repo character skin? That's funny. I'm getting killed by a mosquito. Well, maybe after we finish this run, the next time that I do, like, nice, I can't just open it, okay. The next time I do, like, a challenge run, or sorry, I can't speak right now. I gotta think through my thoughts before I actually say them. The next time I want to do something casual, maybe I'll install that mod. Because that's good shit. Wait, Owl, did you give a real answer to that question? Holy shit, hold on. As a linguist, it's exactly that. That's sick. I'd love for there to be some special dialogue when Melina asks you to burn the tree without ever becoming your maiden. See, I would love that too, but they did not think... Literally, here's my take, and I could be completely wrong, so take my take with a grain of salt here. We're gonna kill Magnus. Yeah, take my opinion with a grain of salt here. It really seems like... Okay, you just roll that. It really seems like they just didn't expect anybody to try. Oops. Like, that's the vibe I get. What? Ah! Oh! You bitch. He literally did the optimal play there. And he died anyways. El Bozo. And we got a Somber 6. W. Isn't Sanguine Noble near here as well? Guys, remember when this dog did 20,000 DPS? Bro, that hurt. Can we go to the dancing village? Yeah. Bloody hellis. Any other bosses nearby? Not really. All right. Fastest way to get there? Honestly, it's probably faster to go from where I am now. That's something more intended to happen. Wait, what is? Oh, what, the 20,000 DPS dog? I'm new to your stream, but don't you get a maiden forced upon you after Fire Giant? That is one of the things we will be... So, the short answer, no. Long answer is we're going to do a lot of labbing to figure out exactly how many different ways there are around that. Ridgeway gates pretty fast. Oh, I should have done that. Yeah, you're right. In fact, I will still do that. Because I don't know if there's a way back up there from down here. Can I just this? Been scared of FromSoft dogs since DS1's been getting progressively scarier. I think they really peaked in DS3 though, to be honest with you. It does reeve, yeah. The problem is we are pretty effectively blocked from getting there to the Frenzied Flame, because the golden, like, gate thingies don't go down. They don't disappear if you don't talk to Melina. So we'll have to figure out another way in. This is probably my favorite song on this playlist that I've heard so far, actually. Hold on. How do you intend to get into the capital? Probably explosive physic. Dude, and they're... Why does the dance kind of like... Garf. Yeah, like, they're kind of hitting it. Dude, they're actually, like... I kind of want to learn this dance, dude. POV, you are in Brazil. This is just IRL or Elden Ring depiction of Brazil. I'm gonna bust that out at the club. It actually looks like so fucking easy, but it's kind of a vibe, dude. At ACL. Are ACL tickets available yet? You have to laugh the same too. The only thing that I don't like about this music is that I feel compelled to listen to it really loudly. L. Easy peasy. Chris does do the laugh. Chris is really, really, really good at impressions. What is this? Why does it do that? I don't even remember where these guys are. Oh, this is the hero's grave. I guess I'll make my way over to here. We should do Lanciac skip. Need a Gruntilda cosplay with the dance. Who's Gruntilda? Dude, Sakatana, what I'm gonna do, I think for the next stakes that we have to decide on, I'm gonna suggest that. Banjo lady. Oh, I see. Hi, Zyth. You said you had the best grub impression. Yeah, true. I'm going the wrong way? I mean, I have the best grub father impression. Woohoo! There's so much running. But like, imagine if they took Elden Ring and they condensed it down so that your like rate of encountering things was like roughly the same, but you could do it all on foot. I wonder how much that would actually affect the game. According to my PS4, your stream has ended. Wait, really? It's weird. Imagine if they took Elden Ring and made it Dark Souls 3. See, I'm glad we finally have a rational individual in chat. Good night, Stone Summer. Take care, dude. Do any Banjo fans know why it has a yassified version of Gruntilda on the death screen? I need to see this, dude. Hey, Sillytron, how you doing? I wish there was a mod for Elden Ring that lets you play through DS1 through 3 with the Elden Ring engine. Dude, like... I mean, I think it's, like, technically kind of possible, but... I mean, they would be building so much from nothing, right? They would be, like, hand rebuilding stuff, essentially. It would take many years. Kind of, I mean, it's the same as idea as, like, Sky Oblivion, right? Where they were like, yeah, we're gonna rebuild Oblivion in Skyrim. And don't think they ever finished it. Or Skywind. No, I'm getting yawns. Fuck. It's being released soon? Is it really? Won't it just be like a worse version of the remake? Or no? Is that ignorant? Okay, I'm missing. Oh, nice. Oh. Fuck my Chungus life. Maybe if I spam this enough, I'll get a stagger. I'm stupid. Oh, fuck off. I'm fighting an ancient dragon. And a goat decides he wants to fuck with me. But you know what, though? I'm dead. That's pretty in character for goats, I'm not gonna lie. Great enemy felled! Yeah, you know what? He sided with the dragon. You know what happened to him? He got killed by the dragon. L. Do I have Sacred Blade? I don't know. I kind of forgot to go back for that Death Bird. I guess I'll do it after this. Everything up to Fire Giant unless you can circumvent needing Melina with the Frenzied Flame. That's what we're going to figure out, Spectre. We're going to figure all that stuff out. Chat, do you hate it when streamer reads YouTube chat? Or I guess I should say Twitch chat, do you hate it when streamer reads YouTube chat? Yes, I kind of do too. No? I don't know why. Hate is strong. Yeah, no. Not hate, but whenever streamer reads a chat that's in a chat room that I can't see, boom. Alabaster's doing work, dude. Yeah, Huckleberry, same. I think that's part of the reason why I don't often read YouTube chat. Or I'll often say someone asked in YouTube chat, and then I'll read the message. Where did you get Alablaster this easily? I got it in Lake of Rot off of the... Well... Yeah, I got it in Lake of Rot off of the Alabaster Lord. Totally didn't kill it and then die at the same time, thus making the Alabaster Lord sword inaccessible permanently, and then cheated in. I didn't do it. I didn't do that at all. It's mostly hating for Twitch for splitting us as a community for not allowing chat on screen. I think they changed that recently because really big streamer was like, fuck your rule, I'm gonna do it anyways, and like started kind of started like towing the line a lot, and then Twitch banned him. And then everyone clowned on Twitch and bullied them, and then they changed it, which is so funny. I'm not a proponent of bullying, period. However, it is really funny the number of times that Twitch has just made like an incredibly dumbass decision and then been bullied into changing it. It's happened many times over the years. Yeah, bullying corporations is great. Big fan. Especially corporations affiliated with Amazon. Don't mess with weebs and gacha gamers. Yeah, it's like you don't mess with weebs, gacha gamers, or furries. Those are the... Or... I mean, I was going to say VTubers, but VTubers... You don't need to mess with VTubers because they mess with themselves. Oh my god! Ah. L. Good night, Snufkin. Take care. A couple of these songs that I'm listening to in my headphones are, they just randomly have, like, Minecraft noises as, like, some of the beats, and it's pretty funny. Mentioning VTubers is a bit redundant after mentioning weaves and furries. Yeah, you're not wrong. Based, more songs should do that. Yeah, there's a lot of great percussion in Minecraft. Dropping the villager herm? Oh, it'd be so good. somewhere. A heavy door is opened. Is this the only... Oh my god, the zombie was riding the axe! Is this the only dungeon where you kill something to open a heavy door? Also unrelated, but I saw a post on Reddit that these guillotines here are literally just a scaled up version of the Dark Souls 3... What is it called? It's like the... It's like the... Some kind of... It's like a great axe or something. Oh, there's the troll as well, you're right, yeah. Machete? Yeah, the great machete, yeah. That's what they are. They're just scaled up versions of that. Like the textures are the same too. It's pretty funny. I don't think it's Yorm's great machete. It could be. I'm not sure. Sidestep, yeah. Either attack... It's like, if you're gonna dodge, you should attack too. Okay, yeah. But like, don't dodge and then idle walk. God, that's like such an insanely huge pet peeve of mine. Is a boss being like, I'm gonna create distance so you can't attack me, and then when you like try to get close, like it's just, I don't know, it's just so annoying. Stalling for the sake of stalling. Should not have gone for that charger too. Like, Moog sidesteps. Or no, Moog idle walks, but he doesn't sidestep. He doesn't have iframes, and he doesn't, like, do annoying stuff to stall and create distance. I mean, he kind of does, actually. But the difference is that all of Moog's attacks are punishable. I had a 45-second stare off with an apostle. Apostles are, yeah. As much as I do like Godskin Apostles, they are incredibly guilty of sidestepping, stalling, and then punishing you for attacking. Any boss... I mean, a boss that idle walks and doesn't attack, but then has like an animation read on when you try to punish the idle walk, like that's From Software's cheapest trick. That is absolutely 100% From Software's cheapest trick. That they reuse. Do I even have the materials to upgrade? You know what's funny though? Let me tell you guys. Obviously, Alabaster Lord Sword, amazing. Incredible weapon. Power stanced, unupgraded Great Stars are also amazing. It's like the fastest way you can kill Moog with like RL1+0. Assuming I can get the stats. Which I'm pretty, yeah, I can. Like the stat requirements are so low as well. Somebody asked how I got, or how I was doing actual damage with Alabaster Lord Sword. It's the weapon is just like kind of busted. It's just kind of insanely good. And the stats that I'm not meeting, I'm meeting the strength requirements. I'm not meeting the int requirements. And the way that stat requirements work in these games is if, let's say a weapon has split damage like Alabaster Lord Sword does. The physical component is dictated by your strength. And so as long as you have the minimum strength requirements, you'll do full physical damage. Versus you'll only be penalized on the magic damage if you don't have enough int. You'll still do the full physical damage. So, kind of neat. Apparently in DLC Bingo, they're looking at using dual wield great hammers. I did see them using great axes. I hadn't seen the great hammer meta but I saw great axes. And they were saying, like, even the worst axes that you can get are still insane. So, yeah. Used night sorceries on Morgoth and Millennia for the meme. They died after edge walking the whole fight. It was hilariously sad. Aw. Okay, so... I mean, I guess I'll try to upgrade... Fuck it, I'm not upgrading them. I'm not doing it. Okay, we gotta change our... Ash of War. Yeah, Reeve, I think that's the one I saw. Ash of War. Sacred Blade. Oh! Hold on a second. Which one's on my right hand? This is gonna be fucking gross. I do like that they added counterplay for input reading. I think that's a really cool interaction that I don't think they've really explored very much before, is like, okay, we're going to make this boss really annoying with input reads, but we're also going to give you something that can't be input read. It's like an interesting little dimension that I don't think they've really gone in with previous games. What are the odds I could just, like... Wait a second, this is not where I want to be, is it? It's not. How does it make any sense that there's a Stake of Marika here? Maybe it's for the golems. FYI, Josh, this came out for a second time this year. Some Twitch streamers are reporting that their payment method was changed and their most recent payout was hijacked and sent to an unknown payee. Surely someone would have to be able to log into your account to do that, though, right? And I got two-factor. I think I'll be okay. Right? Might be a good thing to double check, though. It's not nighttime, guys. Fuck my Chungus life. Farm wrong warp is also an option, no, from YouTube. You guys can tell if I'm reading Twitch or YouTube chat, because my Twitch chat is over here and my YouTube chat is over here. But yeah, farm wrong warp is an option as well, but I'm going to endeavor not to use it. Make it nighttime, Josh. Make it nighttime. Matt. That's good. Jen, that I love the idea of of making something way overcomplicated to solve a non-issue. Just like, I mean, I guess that's just over-engineering, right? I love over-engineering things. Hello, Frog Mittens, Cuddle Kittens. Hello, hello. I don't remember what you prefer to be called in, like, shorthand, so I just read the whole thing. Hello? I would love to see... Wait, that's a sick idea, Scotty. Yeah, even a +0, that's fine. Twinbird Kite Shield. Yeah, that's crazy +0, dude. Okay, I did not do Ariza Side Tomb or Catacomb yet. Or Tunnel, what? Catacomb, whatever it's called. We do those now. Frogger Mittens. All right, you got it. Frog Gang. What up, Frog Wizard? All right. A couple more bosses here on this segment of Altus. Tree Sentinel Armor, your beloved. It's pretty good. It's just really heavy, right? Welcome in, trans femmes for Christ. I probably will never not enjoy that username. It's just a goated username. Dude, imagine if the only way down here would imagine if the only way to survive going down there was with Torrent. It's an inside joke with your friends. It's funny because usually inside jokes like aren't funny outside of the context of the inside joke, but that one's just fucking great. It's great even though I don't have the context, you know? Operation Iraqi Femdom. That's crazy. That's good. That's good stuff. How much strength short am I? I'm at 15. I should go get the helmet that gives me strength and int. Does this run include DLC? Yes, it does. Whee. Oh. Wait, I was gonna do something. Yeah, I was gonna get the... God, my memory lasts about 5 seconds. It's crazy. Acute Grain, thank you for the 20 months with Prime. Thank you so much, Acute Grain. Nice Prime. We love primers. Call me a paint job with how much I love primers. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a +2? It was a very Dom-coded joke, I feel like. I feel like that was a very Domo-coded joke. Call me a nut job with how much I love... Go on. The Dom-coded thing was asking for the +2s. Channeling my inner Dom. Wait, no, don't. There's literally so much wrong with that sentence. Hi, Bosch. Verbal flashbang. Yeah, for real. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. That's funny. All right. Let's see if I can remember. I think it might be farther this way, actually. Oh, man. Channeling my inner Dom. That's crazy. Wait, speaking of, I actually have... I have a DM from Dom. Cool. It's like he heard me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here he is. Sweet. So now that gives me the crown. A crown is warranted with strength. And now I can actually wield these. That's sick. Wait, can I? Maybe I can't. I might need one more strength. To be able to wield them without the physic. Have you ever killed an enemy by Goomba stomping them like that? Oh my god, do I have a clip for you? Hey, it's Liberty. It's from a while ago, so I have to scroll to find it, but scrolling past the tweet where I showed people how to pause the game and they told me to kill myself. Come on. I gotta scroll farther than I thought. There it is. Copy link. There. Check that out. Oh, I do have enough. Yo, having enough to wield these without physic is like really nice, to be honest. Wait, why are people mad? Oh, because yeah, that tweet. Yeah. That was funny. That was very interesting that people were so mad about me showing how to pause the game. Killing an enemy by falling on an enemy should be a bingo square. Yeah, that's a great idea. Surely wouldn't instantly become the most hated square. Reminds me of when I beat Orphan Acosta the first time after he jumped on my head. What a boss. What a boss. I should upgrade these. If I'm gonna be... I mean, jumping, like, power stance is just... Dude, it's so fun. If I had one more talisman slot, man, I could equip the jump attack physic. Has Josh talked about his inner Dom yet? Dan, were you here for that, or, like... Did is word spreading of my inner Dom? Can I just say, I hope that they don't do a crafting system ever again. I think it's cool that they did, but like, how many people do you know that actually like use the crafting system? I think I've made a mistake by coming in here with these infusions, but whatever. Yeah, like the craftables are just not impactful enough, I feel. That took way too long, Lamau. And I died. You like throwables and stuff? I mean... Unfortunately, the best consumables, like the best throwables in the game... Okay, not necessarily the best throwables, but some of the best throwables in the game are just some that you can infinitely buy from a shop anyways. Channeling my inner Dom. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for that. That's... Everybody channel your inner Dom. It only costs 100 bits. New scam just dropped. Some of them require way too rare of items. Yeah. I mean, being able to craft, like, Exalted Flesh is nice. That's a good one. It's quite the run back, too. You like the dumb things like raisins? Yeah, I kind of like that too, actually. I don't love the pot system, though. I would so much rather use just fire bombs. Oh, that's a bad backstab. That, like, I'm glad that they did it in Elden Ring because it's interesting and cool. I would just prefer that it doesn't return. Great Omen Killer Cleaver. I need more throwing knives. Wish you had more consumables that are infinite and spend FP instead. Yeah, me too. They added more in DLC. There. That should last us a while, I think. Next Altus boss. Wyndham Catacombs. Or Godefroy. We'll do Godefroy, I think. Dude, I'll be listening to this playlist I'm listening to right now. And it'll be like a perfectly normal, like, straightforward beat or whatever. And then they'll just replace one of the beats with, like, the taking damage sound from Minecraft. And I think that's so funny. Just like the, oh! It's a good time. Okay, hold up. Yeah, like, perfumes are good too, right? Perfumes are pretty cool. Why can't we hear? I don't think everyone would like it. I think some of you would really like it. But I think there's lots of people on Twitch that when they go into a stream, they don't want to hear streamer music, you know? One good solution to that is the Neo franchise uses... Oh, sorry. One really good solution that Neo franchise uses is consumables on your skill tree so you refill them once you sit down. Interesting. So is it, like, technically infinite? It's just you have to sit down to replenish them? Perfumes are bonkers in Night Rain? Yeah. Except for, dude, what is it? The one that makes you slow. What's that one? That one's pretty bad in Night Rain. I didn't put Golden Vow on anything yet. Because I don't think I have the strength for this. Whatever. I can never remember where greatswords are. Are they near the top? I feel like they should order this so that it's like, it's in order of smallest weapon to biggest weapon, but it's not. It's like, it's almost that. It's like small weapon, it's bigger weapon. Even bigger weapon, small weapon. I mean, I guess it's swords, then thrusting swords, then curved swords, then katanas, twin blades, axes, then great axes, club, flail, great hammer, and then colossal. I guess it kind of makes sense, but like it doesn't make as much sense as it should. Yeah, Iron Jar is the one I was thinking of, yeah. That is, yep. That's crazy. Having poise for that killed me. And that's why poise is bad sometimes, dude. If I had no poise, would have been fine. I guess that's, you know, poise is only good if you have lots of HP. Yeah, it's kind of funny, Roby. Oh my god, I didn't die. All right. Godefroy down. Bye, Godefroy. Godefroy is such just like just such a funny boss to include. I like the infinite use item upgrades to Sugars in Sekiro. Yeah, that was sick. Like imagine an infinite use like Exalted Flesh. I guess that's just like is that what Flame Grant Me Strength is? I don't know. It's true, you do have to kill Headless. Yeah, it's tough. What are these bones doing? Oh, hi. There you go. Gotta pay the stat tax for Flame Grant Me Strength. True, you have to have 15 whole faith. It's pretty tough. It's kind of hard to get. That it is crazy how low that stat requirement is for 20% damage. All right. Which boss is this again? This is Watchdog, I think. Please help. I miss the Dark Souls version of these things. Help me. I'm sorry. Very good. Don't fuck me. Thank you. I mean, fuck it. What's in here? If this is just like an arterial leaf or something, I'm gonna crash out. There's a world where that's useful. I was worried about that, yeah. What do we do here? I think this is just a run straight across one. Ow. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. That didn't go very well, guys. What happened? What the hell happened, dude? A for effort, thanks. This is why I gotta take my other consumables off of my main pouch here, because like I keep using them when I need to be on my flask. What just hit me? Oh, it was the residual lightning. Make sure you take your consumables. That's a great way to describe medication. Oh, okay. Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. A lousy ad. Fudge. Only I didn't say fudge. Golden Bow. Hi, Lank. How are you? Crazy pull. It's not really that crazy. Like, I don't know. It's probably crazy for like nowadays, to be honest, but everybody was saying that shit like when I was a kid. It's a Christmas classic. Antihistamine. Wait, that's so good. That's good. Big fan of that one. Antibiotics. Dude. Are trans people the most clever people on the planet? Is that just... Are we learning this right now? We made jungle. Alright, don't be stupid this time, maybe. Okay, now you can kill me. Thank you. Transcended. That's good. Were you aware that somewhere a heavy door is opened? You know, Matt, I'm really glad you said something, because I don't think I was aware. I would never have known if not for that really helpful message. Hello. Sneeze opener, good. God, that might be like, from like a thematic perspective, that could be one of my favorite moves in the whole game. Like, that's just kind of cute, honestly. Cool. Which one? Sorry? The one where the watchdog sneezes. It sneezes out lightning. It's kind of cute. Okay, where's the perfumer duo again? I don't actually remember. Is it over here? Bro. This is a deeply unserious genre of music that I'm listening to, man. It's so funny. Just listen to this for a sec. Old? The fucking boing, dude. God, that's funny. That's penis music. That is penis music. You're right. Now, penis music, that's a pull. That's for sure. That's a deep pull right there. Unable to acquire arrow. This would exceed the maximum able to be held in inventory and storage. W. I should finish Altus Plateau first. So, you said it was over by Wormface, Matt? Really? That's funny. This must be like an area... I clearly have not explored Altus very much. Or no. You were probably talking about something else. Why do I feel like it's over here? Hold on, I can actually check. Unsightly catacombs? That mark is correct? Huge, thank you. These streams have been fun, man. I've had like, so like full disclosure, IRL has been mega dog shit lately, but streams have been, like this stream and the last stream were both like super, I don't know, they cheered me up a lot. Happy to be streaming. It's a good time. The good old days before they're the good old days. Yeah, dude. I feel like I don't know. This does feel a lot closer to sort of like the type of thing that I used to do more. What up, Omnom? Can't wait for the next Souls game so you can shield bash only that too. Yeah. It'd be even cooler if it was like, if they added a new weapon class that was like bad that I could use. One of the biggest problems with Elden Ring for that type of run is they made shields too good, which is a hilarious thing to say, but yeah. Headbutt weapon class. Hey, they added that in DLC. With the Lamenter's Visage. Uh-oh. What do you drop? Some drippy? Thank you. I'll, like, grab the perfumer bottles just for fun, I guess. And the cookbook. Now I'm kind of just exploring. Do I think I'll play much Duskbloods when it drops? Probably, yeah. Fuck. I played a lot of Night Rain. So I'll probably also play a lot of Duskbloods, realistically. I'll wait. I feel like thrusting shields were bugged on release and not consuming stamina on block. That's right, yeah. Yep. They were really... I mean, the thing is, like, even so, I don't think they were... Like... I think the only reason they changed that was probably because of PvP, if I had to guess, but I don't know. Nice. Best thing about DLC is you can throw its hands with style, day in my goat. Not only that, you can literally throw hands. With the Golem Fist. If Duskbloods is switched to exclusive, can it be streamed? Were there issues with streaming, like Donkey Kong Bonanza? I don't think so. I think that was all fine. Should be fine. Can it be hard to get used to an extraction? Is that what it is? More extraction based? Because that's cool. I think that'll be hype. Especially for, like, really experienced... I mean... I hate to say it. I think that if it is an extraction game, then experienced players are probably going to have a decent time. And inexperienced players are going to have a really fucking awful time. Because, like, extraction games, you can take your good gear in, right? And so, like, really confident players can go in with really good gear, and then they'll just fucking dumpster everybody if they're actually good at the game. So, like, the snowballiness of that is something that sounds a little concerning. Can I give you my pitch for a weapon that I was hoping they would add in the DLC? Yeah, Jen. Guys, I'm finally learning to reverse claw a little bit. Sometimes I do it just at... Like, if I'm in combat, I'll normal claw. But if I'm running around, sometimes I'll switch to reverse. I'll show you what I mean in a sec. Picture this. It's a crossbow that doesn't run out of bolts, but has a short cooldown instead with zone spot. I kind of like that, actually. I mean, it's kind of Smith script in a sense. It's just not a crossbow. But I mean, yeah, that's very similar to Smith script weapons. Or like Spectral Lance. Ice Lance type of vibe. But yeah, no, like that's it would be very fitting with with the theming. And it's a baby prawn that you aim like a gun. Marcus tits. Must be hungry. Guys, how similar is Spanish to Portuguese? Like, Portuguese is weird, right? Portuguese feels to me like every time I read or look or like hear Portuguese, it kind of sounds like someone speaking French and Spanish. About as different as Spanish is from French. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Blech. Got him. It's close enough that you'll, like, there's a lot of, like, vocabulary overlap, I guess, but... 118? Altus Plateau done? Gelmir. I guess we can do it this way. Spanish Portuguese share way more than Spanish French. Yeah, I mean, I guess you just get in. There's just weird, like, there's some different, like, phonetic structure, right? That's just, like, so different. Speak a little European Portuguese and I struggle to actually get the sound of it right. Wait. Do I have... Yeah. I want to learn languages, dude. I used to... Okay, yeah, just jump into the fucking void. Why not? I used to, like, speak Spanish pretty fluently. Or at least pretty proficiently. I wouldn't say fluently, actually. But I want to learn more languages. I'd like to actually get my Spanish back. Maybe learn some other stuff too. But it's cool because, like, as you learn languages, you can actually understand stuff in more languages. Like, oh, I forgot you're an actual guy. Nah, I'm good. What languages do I speak? Just English and a little bit of Spanish. But because of the Spanish knowledge, there's a lot of, like, Italian that translates, like, just one-to-one. Like, I think I was scrolling Instagram Reels recently or something. Really dumbass usage of my time, but I read a comment that I was 100% sure was Spanish. It was actually Italian. It was just like a little off. But I was able to understand it, and I thought that was fun. Just watch a shit ton of non-American media. I would love to. That'd be cool. But my question is, like, do you have to have a base level of proficiency for that to be helpful? And, like, do you watch it with, like, subtitles? Like, what's the correct way to do that? In a way that's, like, most effective? Because I have heard that, like, yeah, like, that's by far the most effective way to learn. At least I have met several non-native English speakers that when asked how their English got so good, they say, I just watched a shitload of American television. Whee! Norwegian learned Spanish and German in school. Definitely helps you a lot with learning Latin. That makes sense, yeah. Spanish, French, Portuguese come from the same roots, but Spanish and Portuguese have a lot of common words. Takes a while, but you can just eat with subtitles and you'll start picking up words. Or watch with subtitles, I assume is what that meant to say. You can also do the reverse and watch regular shows with other languages on the subtitles. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely noticed that even just a tiny bit from, like, watching anime. Which, like, I don't know fucking really any... I don't really know anything in Japanese. That was crazy. I got outplayed, like... I just... W Anastasia, Tarnished Eater. Yeah. And watching people react, so you start to gather that when someone yells what. See, if I had any interest in watching Mr. Beast videos, that would be like an incredible way to learn, I bet. Because Mr. Beast uploads all of his videos in every language or whatever, right? Like they're dubbed in whatever language you want. That said, I have less than zero interest in watching like any Mr. Beast video pretty much. I'm like, you know, I'm not necessarily saying that as a dig or to be disrespectful. More so I just don't watch YouTube. Other than I watch like 3 people on YouTube ever. Then 99% of the time it's NL. The goat. Now kids in Norway start learning English in daycare/kindergarten. How do the Norwegians feel about this? Welcome back, Tolnan. Because that's common in a lot of places. Like, they're starting to learn English. You gotta worry about, like, L Anastasia. You gotta worry about, like, I don't know, diluting the sort of, I don't know, you don't want to, like, dilute a culture and like, oh yeah, we used to all speak this dialect of Norwegian here, but now we only speak English. I don't know if that's like a fear people would have, but I feel like that's something I've heard from other... It's like a sentiment that I've heard in other places, I feel like. Your incentive to learn other languages is lower. Yeah, it's true. Unfortunately. Hi, Opie. You're pissed? You should be. Because, yeah, like, I mean, I grew up in the US. I've had almost no incentive to learn any other language other than Spanish because I live in Texas. Really, Omnom? That's actually hilarious. I love that. They get it from home where they get constant use of phones and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Language is already starting to shift. See, that's exactly the concern that I had. The dialects are slowly turning more generalized too. Yeah, dude. Yeah. But I mean, that's kind of the nature of having some sense of like a global, like, not quite global society, but we have, like, you know, the internet brings all the cultures closer together, and so they're gonna sort of bleed into each other a lot. But unfortunately, the way that it's worked out is, like, it's just Americanizing lots of other cultures, right? There's not always, like, an even trade with that, right? Like, for example, you're listening to Brazilian funk. Yes. I am. And it's awesome. It's sick. No, I actually, a couple of months ago, I was questing in WoW, actually. Haven't played in a while, but I was questing in WoW, and I encountered another person, and we were doing like the same quest on like a elite enemy or something. So we like grouped up because we just bumped into each other. And this guy like didn't really speak English. He's Portuguese, or sorry, he was Brazilian, so he spoke Portuguese. And I was like, he was like, he asked me if I spoke Portuguese, and I was like, no, only a little bit of. Well, I think I asked him if he spoke Spanish, and he was like, no. And I was like, fuck. But between his small amount of, or like between his English knowledge and my Spanish knowledge, we were able to communicate, and that was fun. It's very cool to be able to communicate with somebody that you don't share a common language with. But there's a flip side to that too, right? Where if you're in a place and you generally just can't communicate with the people around you, it's actually really fucking depressing and isolating, right? Like, it's actually so like it's a terrible, terrible experience. Okay. I have bad memories of this particular dungeon here because of Bingo Season 1, Lamau. Dead. You're dead. Bozo. Hi, Chris. Do I die? I gotta practice this running section again, that's all. I just wanted to make sure I really had this locked in, you know? Did that in a bingo match once? Yeah. Okay. I forgot the line I take there. We're not having an incident. Okay? No incidents happening here. I'm sorry, Opie. I'll listen to you this time. Go, 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 go! Yeah, that was bad. Shouldn't have healed there. Might be dead. Oh, fuck. Stop. What's over there? Time loss. Nice. Ringed finger. Great weapon. Whee! Hello, Red Wolf of the Champion. What the fuck? Rare attack. I knew I had it, dude. Wait. The Gelmir Hero's Grave goes all the way over here? Hold on a second. I guess Reichard's Arena isn't loaded. Or Volcano Manor. That's what I wanted to check. I wanted to see if we could actually, like, see that at all. Alright. Because, like, Audience Pathway's right there. Like, we are, like, right on the Reichard Arena. But yeah, I don't think it's loaded in. Okay, who's next? Oh, we gotta... Oh, no. Oh my god, we have so much walking to do. What if you go to Reichard Arena and look down? I might try that. I could try it. Uppies, please, not down. What's the beef between you and Toby? Toby or not Toby? I feel like that's the real question. Why is Limgrave 18 out of 19? Soldier of Godric. Dreading mountaintops. Yeah, mountaintops will be... Well, you know, we'll just have a lot of time to talk to each other, you know? We'll have a lot of time to get to know each other. That joke makes you the oldest in the friend group? Yeah. Get on Torrent, it's faster. Okay, I got you. Wait, you're right, that is faster. That looks faster, right? Any other languages you want to learn? I kind of want to learn Portuguese, dude. Just because Brazilian people are nice. I want to be able to talk to them. But, like, you know, really, there aren't many languages I wouldn't want to learn. It's just a matter of how do I... How exactly do I make the time to do that? Is Eggs out of here? Good night, Eggs. Take care. Josh is going to become an Esperanto main? What does that mean? Language learning streamer. Yeah, I could just stream studying foreign language. Yeah, that would be fun. Good night, Jordan. Take care, dude. Yeah, I don't think Duolingo is the vibe. Duolingo is good for, well, you know, Duolingo might actually be okay for me for Spanish. Because to be honest, like, I learned all the conjugation stuff. I just have to like do like sort of a little bit of brief refresher on that, I think. So I would really just want to like expand my vocabulary more, which I think Duolingo is actually pretty good for. Issue with Duolingo is you can never avoid reading actual literature for learning, and it makes you not do that. Yeah, like in school when I was learning Spanish, we read Don Quixote. We read a couple of other books as well, I think. I don't really remember. But it was cool. It was fun. My last 2 years of Spanish, we were not allowed to speak English in the class. Which was sick. I actually had a lot of fun with that. Read books, use a real dictionary. So everyone was just silent. There were days, yeah. There were days. So we have read books, we have watch shows, look stuff up in the dictionary. But that's, yeah. Motherfucker you, that's a great username, holy shit. Yeah, no, that's what I've heard as well. Just you have to go live in another country where nobody speaks your language, and you have to just fucking tank it for 6 months, and it just forces you. It's like, I feel like that just triggers the part of your brain that's like, okay, I won't survive unless I do this, so I'm gonna start doing it. Hola, Lucy. ¿Cómo estás? It's a great question, Opie. They didn't do that in DLC. With Bale. I gotta check what my humidity is right now. Hold on. Guys, you'll never guess. You'll never guess what the humidity is in here. It is 6.7. Sounds like you're moving to Brazil then. I can hang out with Matt Apocalypse. Somebody said... I already drank my physics, so I'm panicking now. You can kind of simulate it, you just need to maximize the input of the language. I see. Buh. Come to Spain or Mexico? I would love to. They have HEB in Mexico. Good night, Cherry. Take care. Have a good sleep. Aren't you supposed to charge at the start of phase 2 or something? HEB is a grocery store chain that we have in Texas. It's like the best grocery store. Dude, people are passionate about their grocery store chains. Have you guys noticed? You just did that one, bro. Do a different one. Yo, I has nose. Thank you for the prime. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love a primer. 121. W. Hitless if we don't count the hit. Facts, dude. It's the truest shit you ever said, Opie. You hate Falling Star Beast? Dude, straight up, I kind of don't mind Falling Star Beast, but they're just all in the most abysmal fucking locations of all time. Lucy, you hate Gideon? Yeah, Gideon is maybe my least favorite boss, like across all From Software games. Can anybody name a worse boss than Gideon? Consort? I don't agree, but I do respect. That's a based opinion. I think that's a W opinion. Also trash. Fia's? I think I personally like Fia's more than Gideon. You guys are giving good answers, but for me, it's still Gideon, yeah. Can take out Gideon in 2 or 3 bonks. It's true. You're not wrong. Bed of Chaos. Bed of Chaos is bad for different reasons, but rude. Stop. Margot! Calm down, Margot! Shouldn't you stagger or something? Like, maybe even this will stagger you. I'm sorry, I greeted. Another one down. What else we got in Gelmir? Kindred of Rot, X2, Magma Worm, Demi. I don't know where Seathwater Cave is. Yes, I do. Alright, so now we gotta make our way back to Gelmir. No, not this one. Sorry, I misread the map. Probably Wyndham Catacombs. Senisax. I heard people say recently, I don't remember who it was. They said that they die more on Lanciax than Senisax. Because the Lanciax arena is worse. Thought that was interesting. I mean, say what you will, like, Senisax at least has a somewhat playable arena, right? That's a redeeming quality. Took a lot of flower pictures. I would love to see them. Hey, that has a big hitbox, guys. Why did that spawning in look so weird to me? I need flower pictures so that I can decide what flower I want to get a tattoo of. It's kind of what I want to do for 30th birthday, to be honest. Thought it would be fun. Why does it have to be a flower? Because that's what I want. Flower tattoos are what I decided on because I really like flowers and they are a good way to attach meaning to something that I get a tattoo of that is it won't be ruined if I like change interests or if I don't like the thing that the flower represents anymore, you know? So like rather than get a tattoo of the Dark Souls logo, right? Or like let's say I'm trying to think of like yeah, let's just say like rather than getting a tattoo of the Elden Ring logo, I could get a tattoo of like a Trina Lily, for example. And to everyone that hasn't seen, you know, Elden Ring or Dark Souls, that's still like, or let's say, you know, it turns out that we find out 10 years from now that Elden Ring is really problematic and like a bunch of, like Elden Ring gets canceled, you know? At that point, it's not like, oh, fuck, this thing that I used to like is tattooed on me. And it's on me permanently. Or similarly, you know, very, very similar concept here. Like, you know, never get a tattoo of someone's name, right? Never get a tattoo of someone's name on you. Unless you really, really want to, I guess. Like, you do you. But that's, like, pretty universally regarded as, like, one of the dumbest tattoo ideas you could get, right? They say do not get a tattoo of your partner's name because you might break up one day and then you're fucked. But if you get a tattoo of like their favorite flower or something, then it's like, cool, this is a thing that represents the person, but won't be necessarily ruined if you ever like break up or something, right? Having your kid's name is fine? Yeah, I think so too. Unless they are trans and change their name. Do you ever think about that? That's actually like an insanely good point. Or if they change their name. I guess you can change your name without being trans, huh? Wouldn't worry about the stipulations. If you like something, get it. I don't like having a company's IP on me. You know? Like, that feels gross to me. That's for me personally. Yeah, if you want to get Pepsi tattooed on your, like, across your chest, by all means. How do I go to the boss? Am I getting a tattoo or something? Yes. Wait, Lucy, what kind of tattoo are you getting? Do you have tattoos? I don't have any yet. This will be my first. Right after the Poison Cliff. Poison Cliff. Gonna regret it in a month. So true. Oh, you were saying right as in a direction. I thought you... Okay, I understand now. You meant like go right, not as in like it is immediately after. Dude, the English language is fucking stupid. Do you think you'll become addicted to tattoos? Probably. I can see a world where I would want like both arms just covered in fucking... I mean, the first tattoo I want to get is a flower, and I'll probably continue with that. Nice. Gay. Yep. True, Nazifus. You're not wrong. Get right tattooed on your left knuckles. Wait, that's funny. Probably only going to overthink the first one. I honestly, like... I feel like I'm past the overthinking phase. I just want to get a bunch of flower tattoos. Lucy, you were thinking spider lily? Spider lilies are really pretty. I was also thinking, like... flowers associated with places I've lived, or like... This boss is so trash. Like memories, you know? Something that I've experienced a lot in my life is that my memory is kind of dog shit. And so like having little reminders just like all over me of like cool things that have happened in life, that'd be fun. I would like that. I had a friend recently start with a massive blackout tattoo with a gap and more blackout across his whole arm. See that? That sounds rough. Dude, the entire Egon speech is... That's a funny idea. I want to look up a spider lily again, because I remember looking it up recently. Yeah, these are sick. That would make a very, very cool tattoo. Yeah, I'll just get one too. Let's get the same tattoo. No, what was I thinking of? I have a ton of pictures in my phone of just like a bunch of different flower possibilities. So like literally just like a ton of just flower pictures in my phone. I just described your tattoos. What? Flowers? Copying. Dude, how to ruin someone's tattoo. Get the same tattoo. You know what? I'm going to quit out for a second. Get the same tattoo right after them. Exact same. Style picked out, realistic or watercolor. This is something I needed to actually talk to an artist about, because like I genuinely don't really know what all the decisions I need to make are. It's like I don't know what I don't know, right? Ah! Do you have a brother or sister that's sweet? Yeah, true. What if the flowers become problematic, though? Someone in YouTube chat said that. That's probably less likely, though, is the thing. Are there any problematic flowers that you can think of? Josh is wearing a hat because he doesn't want us to watch him bald in real time. I can't fucking read. I'm illiterate now. It's good to go the other way around. Think of a memory, what flower it reminds you of. So, like, oh, poppies. I love poppies, dude. But poppies are interesting, are an interesting one because they kind of look best in, like, large quantities, right? Why are poppies problematic? Because of, like, opium? I guess if you got a poppy tattoo, it could be like a symbol that you're into, like, opium or something. But if you you know, if you have a tattoo of like a shitload of other flowers too, I feel like people probably won't read into it that much. It's a crazy painting. A teardrop under your eye means you're a sensitive, empathetic guy. Oh, I should get that then. Yeah, no, scratch all the other ideas. I'm getting that. But I was also thinking of getting other, like, native plants from places I've lived. Because, like, realistically, I'm probably not living in Texas that much longer. So I think it would be cool to get some native Texas plants tattooed. Because, like, the way that I look at tattoos, personally, I don't really look at tattoos as something to, like, show all the stuff that I'm passionate about. I mean, to some extent, yes. But the big thing that I think of tattoos as is, like, this is a record of the things that were important to me in my life, right? And so even if I end up, like, even if things in life change, or I go somewhere else, or I stop liking flowers or other stuff, if the meaning goes away, it's still a record of, like, the time in my life when I did like that stuff. And it's sort of like, you know, sort of a reminder of all of the culmination of things that have led me to where I am now. Anyways. Sometimes I get way too deep in these conversations, man. Yo, take care, Huckleberry Roby. Have a good night. Another boss down. 124. Cool. What's a native Texas plant? Tumbleweed? Believe it or not, Omnom, tumbleweed is not even native to the United States. Bluebonnet sleeve. I wouldn't do a whole flower for, like, a whole sleeve. Like, one flower for a whole sleeve, I don't think, but I would like bluebonnets, yeah. I like bluebonnets a lot. Bluebonnets are the Texas state flower. Do you guys know that people at my university, people at the university that I went to, They genetically modified a maroon bluebonnet. And in Texas, culturally, you're not supposed to pick bluebonnets. It's not illegal. A lot of people here think it's illegal, though. Many people think it's genuinely against the law to pick a bluebonnet. But it's not. It's just very highly frowned upon. And so the significance of this maroon bluebonnet is that maroon is the school color of Texas A&M, right? And they took these seedlings from these maroon bluebonnets, and they took them to the University of Texas, which, you know, they're school rivals, if you don't know. They're historically, like, really, really, really staunch rivals. And they planted these maroon bluebonnets on the UT campus. And I don't know what happened to them, but the idea was like, oh, we're going to plant these so that we are repping our school colors on the rival school's campus, and they can't pick them. And they're not allowed to pick them because they're bluebonnets. So that was just like, dude, that is a, like, imagine genetically engineering like a new species for the sake of a prank. That's insane. But they're not blue? Yeah, they're maroon bonnets. Ow, I lived. You're in front of the University of Salamanca. Someone gave you a book and told you when you finish it, you can give it to someone else too. That's cool. Like, what kind of book? It's because there's nothing to do in College Station, you know? You're not wrong. Yo, CPL Groth, thank you for the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Finally catching a stream? Yo, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Yeah, I haven't been able to stream a whole lot super lately, but we're getting back to it. Hello? You give me things? No. Do I have to kill you? Nice. Just keep the blood pressure down. This is one of those bosses that makes me feel feelings. I have feelings for Demi-Human Queen Maggie is what I'm trying to say. Oh, 125. We're so back. Who's next? Gelmir done. Outskirts, we have Ariza Side Tomb, Ariza Hero Grave. Oh, I didn't do this Bellbring Hunter yet? Alright. I assumed I did. The Penitent by Isaac Bashevis. Apparently the author won a Nobel Prize, but never heard of it. I'm going to Google it. Isaac Bashevis Singer. It was originally published in installments in the Jewish Daily Forward with the Yiddish title. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. The English translation was made by, okay. 1973, genre Jewish fiction. Interesting. Interesting. That definitely sounds like the type of book that one would receive on a college campus. That absolutely does track. I say college, a university campus. Who's the hottest? Maggie, Margot, Mariga, or Gillica? I'm more of a Gillica main myself. God, I have to talk to this guy first. Sorry, it's pronounced Galika, actually. Cool people sharing books. Yeah, that is really cool. People just doing nice stuff just because. Okay. Hero's Grave. If you ever say that again, I will unfollow. My bad. That's fair. I will be getting Golden Epitaph. Thank you very much. What's the difference between Sacred Order and give me a second, my brain's not working. And Sacred Blade. What is effectively the difference between Sacred Order and Sacred Blade? Other than Sacred Blade has a projectile associated with it. Oh, this is awkward. What did I do wrong? What the hell? Try to convince Ness to teach you bingo. Lucy for bingo? Pause champ? I could accomplish my goal of reading more books and learning more languages at the same time. Alright, well, surely I've got this first try, right? You gonna attack too? Nice. That's sick. I think you guys should attack at the same time. That would make me really happy if you attacked at the same time and frame trap me.